Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light, only with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings. Okay, please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Hello, my beautiful lovers. Okay, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Welcome to the new subscribers. Okay, welcome back to my beautiful subscribers who are already here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Thank you so very much for coming, and thanks for coming back. So, this is a wolf spirit animal message. Okay, so first of all, never gonna give you up is playing by Barry White. Why, I don't know. The AI DJ is playing whatever he want to play, okay, but it's relevant, okay, because the original note that I got is I want to make love to you, baby, there ain't really much to say. I want to make love to you, I think about you every single day. I want to make love to your body, baby, won't you do me naughty, because I like it when you do me that way. And when you come and say, ooh, got my head all screwed up, look at the expression on my face, okay. So somebody wants to be in your energy. Honestly, it's giving X energy if I'm being quite honest. Okay, look, rushing in. Okay, some X could want to rush in. Maybe they need some sort of rescuing from you. You know, they need you to be around, or they need to play games with you in some sort of way. Okay, but really, truly, they are unworthy of you. You know, this could be someone who like really amps up the fear of them cheating within you. You know, or this could be someone who always accuses you of cheating, okay? I Want to Be Your Lover came on next by Prince, okay? I want to be your, no, I ain't got no money. I ain't like them other guys you hang around. And it's kind of funny, but they always seem to let you down, okay? So this person ain't got no money. They ain't like nobody who you really want to put your time and energy into. And, you know, you could feel discouraged when you around this person, you know. But this person feels like they need your love. They want to be your lover, you know. They tell you a lot of untrue stories. You know, at the end of the day, it's lust and it's not love. And when you're with them, all you're getting is crumbs, okay? I heard crumbs, okay, them stories, okay? Once upon a time, not long ago, what is that song, okay, where he says crumbs, where he's telling the story, okay? Yeah, something about crashed at the thing near university. He said shot the cop shot no he shot at the cop, she shot back but he missed some shit like that, you know, the bedtime story. Uncle Ricky, can you please tell us a bedtime story, please, huh, please? You know, knock him out the box, Rick. Knock him out, Rick. Knock him, okay? Knock him out the box, Rick. So I feel like, you know, your spirit animal, your wolf spirit animal is just saying no, you know. I heard not a part of your pack, okay? This person is not a part of your pack, okay? They do not belong in your energy and they just want to breadcrumb you, okay? Period. They're just a distraction, okay? They're just a ghost of the past that want to come in with some trickery and some fuckery and play games with you, and you already got the insight on this. You know this. So protect your territory, protect your energy, okay? If you gotta block this person and be completely out of sight and out of mind just to survive, not fucking with them, just, you know, just to survive, just to not fuck with them, then do what you gotta do, baby, okay? Because this person could be reaching out with some communication very soon, you know? Maybe they want to work as a team. Maybe they want to offer you a job. Maybe they want to pretend like they got gifts like you do and they're finally walking their sacred journey, you know? Maybe they want to come enter into your sacred space in some sort of way, but at the end of the day, they just want to take your freedom. They just see that you're special and they got all of these other not so special bitches or not so special niggas in the background that ain't doing what you do for them, okay? Because you do it for them. You do it for them, baby. You do it for whoever you get with, though, you know. You do it for whoever has your eye or whoever really has your love and attention at that time. And this person knows that. And they really like what you do, but they don't really like you or respect you enough to love you and honor you the way that they need to, okay? He said, I want to make love to your body, baby. Won't you do me naughty? Because I like it when you do it that way, okay? Yeah, we got full moon in Leo with go wild, you know. I feel like I don't know, like you just need to go wild with like your happiness, go wild with doing exactly what it is that you want to do. And I don't feel like you're able to like be wild or be open or be free the way that you are with this person. I feel like dimming your light is what I heard. Okay, this person tries to dim you, tries to dim your light, tries to stop your shine, tries to keep you from being amazing. You know, this person could be like very jealous of you when they are with you. Okay, this person could be like a hater. Okay, sleeping with them is like sleeping with the enemy, and that's why you always end up taking a breather from this person. They could be a Cancer, or they could be a Leo, or you could be a Cancer or a Leo. You know, or just water or fire. You know, they also could be like so they could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay. Yeah, we got a full quarter moon in Aquarius with trust the universe, okay? So I feel like you need to trust in the universe, trust in your star power, trust in where the divine is taking you, and trust in what the divine is telling you, you know? I feel like this person really tries to play a lot of games with your head, with your mind, with your emotions, with your feelings and shit like that, you know? Just playing, okay? They study you a lot to make it seem like you guys have some sort of brain synchronization, or like you guys are on the same page, you know, but they use your energy to manifest things into their life also. We got Arizona, we got Illinois, okay? But I feel like when it comes to you, there's no flaws in your chain, you know? There's no flaws in any link of the chain when it comes to you, and they really love that. I heard you run a tight ship. You keep things in order, and you take care of yourself and anybody else that you need to take care of. Like, you could be someone who makes a lot of money very quickly. Wisconsin could be significant, okay? You could be an artist or a vocalist, or this person could be an artist or a vocalist, okay? It says he or she has to pay with their life, okay? So they playing some sort of games in the background that they need to stop playing. We got Georgia. But what's going on with this person on the outside of them? Like, I seen the maintenance crew helped. You could have lived with this person before, you know, and this person could have been trying to like make you think you were crazy, or like you were going crazy in some sort of way. They could have been like literally playing games, okay? Like trying to make you feel like, you know, you're getting stalked or doing all kinds of things to like drive you crazy. This person wanted to see you go insane. Like maybe this person wants to like take over your life, to take over your journey. The song says, on the first part of the journey, I was looking at all the life. There were plants, birds, and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rings. The first thing I met was a fly with a buzz, and the sky with no clouds. The heat was hot and the ground was dry. But the air was full of sound, okay? I've been through the desert, so I don't know. I feel like this person makes you feel like you. It says, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name, you know? So I feel like this person, like, hasn't claimed their energy. They're not really in touch with themselves, you know? Like, a name is who you are, right? A name says a whole lot about you. A name brings a lot of understanding of yourself in this life, okay? Like learning about your name is just like learning about your birth chart, okay? And so I mean, not to say like this person is walking around with no name, but I mean, I don't think that they've looked into themselves in the ways that they need to in order to be in your life, you know? Like I don't think they know enough about themselves, or like they do enough research, and it's like they could be surrounded with like, you know, the best birds and trees and beautiful things, and never be grateful for shit, you know? Like it's given a very dry ass energy, you know, like someone who's not happy, you know, like this is somebody who doesn't celebrate your wins. Shit. Okay, this stayed. What is this? They stole from you and they enjoyed doing it, okay? So this person could have definitely stolen things from you in the past, you know? Like, but this is the kind of person that'll wait until, like, there's a house full of people, or you know, there's people that don't usually be there, and then they'll be the one to take some shit out your purse and then help you look for it, or help you watch everybody, you know, help you sit there and help you accuse everybody of doing it. Oh, it just started raining, okay? Yeah, it says dirty cops setting up good cops, and it says monitoring everything you do. But this is what I was just saying, okay? Somebody that will steal your shit, okay, that will take from you, that will sabotage you in some sort of way, and then set up the people around you, the people who actually care, the people who would never steal from you for doing that type of shit, you know? This person could have like ruined relationships that you had with family members and friends in the past, okay? It says you're a positive motivating force within my life, okay? But they living double lives, and they're not allowed to come and be like receive this positive motivating energy that you give, okay? So yeah, we got age issues, okay? So I don't know. This person could be younger than you, or they could be older than you, but like very, very immature. Like this could be somebody who like blames you for every single thing that goes wrong. Yeah, it's like every time you're with this person, you're tolerating a lot of abuse. You know, even if this person is not like hitting you, I feel like they could be very, very verbally abusive. You know, they don't really care. They don't really respect you, and that's why I said you always end up having to take a breather from this person. You know, your wolf spirit animal is saying like you deserve to be wild, to be free, to have a lot of fun, and abuse is not a part of your divine journey, you know, and that's why they're not letting this ex back into your life. Yeah. We got love sucks, you know. This could be somebody that you're currently working on getting over, you know. It says you have stopped believing in love. Let yourself heal so you can be open again, you know. But I feel like, you know, not necessarily like maybe you're stuck on them or you're wishing they would come back, but you could just be in a place where you're alone, you're healing, you're finally feeling free, you're finally having more fun, and now this person wants to come toward you and contact you and interrupt that freedom or get in the way, you know. But they've already been exposed by you, okay? I don't feel like you're open to this offer of love with the Knight of Cups. Come on. And the Age of State. the fucking Ace of States, okay? Like, you've already accepted this big, passionate new beginning, and I feel like this person could definitely be hating on you a lot. Like I said, they're monitoring everything that you do. They're watching you very closely. We got ambivalent, okay? So it says you say you want a lover, but you're not all in. Take time to figure out what you want. And that's what I'm saying. You told this person like no, like you keep acting like you love me or you want me to be around. But then when I open up to you and I give you my time and I'm with you and everything's going great, then you start doing that narcissist shit. You want to flip everything around and try to make it seem like it's something going wrong. You know, like you became very aware that this person didn't really want to be with a lover. They just wanted a supply or somebody they could fucking abuse, and you not it. Yeah. Vulnerable, okay? So this person is wanting you to open up to be vulnerable with them, you know? They could be, I don't know, like trying to use your want for intimacy against you, you know? And maybe you feel like that. Maybe you feel like, you know, well, I can't experience true love unless I'm completely open to this person, you know? And I don't know. I feel like you've definitely been guarding your heart in a major way, and that's really important. That's what you need to continue to do. Like, don't let this ex-person back in at all because they don't care, okay? They have this everyone leaves mentality, and everyone leaves because they self-sabotage and because they're abusive, not because, you know, they're so innocent and everyone's just doing them wrong. Like, this person is such a fucking victim. What's tolerating abuse and love sucks? We got eye candy, okay? So maybe they just really love the way that you look, you know? Maybe they like the way that you guys look together. Maybe this person is all about image. They could be really afraid of like their beauty fading or their good looks going away, you know? And they could put other people down because maybe they feel like they've gotten a bit older, or, you know, they've let themselves go in some sort of way. So they like insult other people in order to make themselves feel better. Yeah, look at this shit. Being a victim. That's what I said. This person is such a victim, okay? And they cannot handle rejection. Rejection makes them feel so upset, and I feel like it would really do something for their ego if they could pull you back into their life or have you around again. Yeah, we got burned out. I feel like this person is really burnt out without you, you know? They feel really tired, really, really dragged down, really torn up without your love, but it's not your love that they want, you know? It's your energy that they kind of live off of. And so when they're not around you, yeah, they look like shit and they feel like shit because they're not tapping into that beautiful energy that you were supplying them with for so long. Ooh. talking about people today, boy. For real. Talking about something today. Yeah, we got the world and the sun. Like I said, you've exposed this person in some sort of way, and you've ended a cycle with this shit. So make sure that you do not go back. I feel like you've kind of like stepped into this energy where you are your own emperor or your own empress in your life. You've achieved some sort of balance, and you're not open to this offer of love from someone who's still like stuck in the shadows, or who isn't even really truly genuinely looking your way, you know? All right, what's tolerating abuse, eye candy, and love sucks? We got the Three of Scythes, okay? So this person's very heartbroken that they lost you. They're feeling stupid, feeling like an idiot. But, I mean, they want you to feel like they're so heartbroken and they need you. They want you to open up to tolerating their abuse again. They want you to be open and actually enthusiastic about receiving this sucky ass love, okay? What's love sucks, ambivalent, and being a victim? We got the King of Stakes, okay? Which is the King of Wands, okay? That could represent this person. You know, this person could have like a real pirate type of mentality. And the fact that he has like two stakes, you know, he has a stake in each hand. You know, it's like this person's always ready for war, always on the attack, you know? It's like they want to be a leader. They want to guide you. They want to work as a team with you in a couple, but they really can't. They really don't hold the characteristics of a true leader. Like, all they know how to do is attack other people and then play the victim. Okay, what's an ambivalent, vulnerable, and rejection? We got the King of Scythes, okay? But I feel like they can't trick you, okay? They can't play with you. I feel like you're a master magician, period, okay? The star, baby. You like, they're no match for this power, and I feel like you've already slayed this demon, okay? You already slayed this vampire, and you just don't have time to go backwards. But this is not about to keep them from not trying, you know? I mean, they could be trying now, but I'm really getting like future energy. Like, soon somebody's going to hit you back up, and they're going to seem like they're saying very whole. They're going to seem like they're in a good place, like they've done a lot of growing, like they changed a lot, but they're not. They're still the same fucking victim, and that could be what this eye candy is about too. Their beauty doesn't have to be fading, but they could look really fucking good, right? They could look so good. They could be so sexy, so tempting, you know? This person is like, you know, exactly what I think about when I think about the devil offering me something, right? Like, it looks so good. It looks so tempting. It looks like it's something that's going to be so great for me, but it's so terrible, so nasty, so sour in the end, right? It's not the sweet experience I thought I was going to have. And, you know, your wolf guide is just saying that, you know, that is what it is, okay? It is a trick, okay? It's just them offering you some sort of empty offer, okay? Do. What's the Three of Swords and the King of Stakes? We got the Three of Stakes, okay? But I feel like you have a lot of good things coming in, you know, and this person wants to come in and make it seem like they're one of the good things coming in, right? Like they have like broken their chains, or they've changed in some sort of way, but they haven't. What's the King of Stakes and the King of Chalices? Oh, this is the King of Cups? Okay, so also, because I called it the King of Scythes, okay? The King of Swords, okay? But I was talking about you when I was talking about the King of Swords, right? About how your mind is right, but also you're very, very, very emotionally intelligent, and that's something that this person is missing, you know? Like, this person has these two stakes, but this person has nothing in their hands, you know? They're just holding both hands together, and also this energy is like a teacher. No, let me see, you're fine. Thank you. But also, this energy is like a teacher, okay? And you see how I just got a delivery right in the middle of this message, right? And so somebody could also be trying to, like, I don't know, send you flowers, send you some sort of package, maybe send you some sort of gift, you know? But I feel like you really, truly are standing in your strength, and you just aren't finna fall for this, you know? Like, it's really recognized, like, you see it for what it is with the Six of Wands energy, and you're focused on manifesting something more, something better, and you're not in the place where you're willing to go backwards. Or, you know, that's the advice. If you're thinking about going backwards, I definitely would advise against that. But we're all grown at the end of the day, and sometimes we got to repeat a lesson. But that's exactly what this will be. This will be you stepping back into a cycle that you've already closed, and repeating a lesson that could have even like harsher consequences is kind of how they're putting it, okay? What's the king of chalices and the star? We got the chariot, okay? This going backwards with this person would really affect your forward movement, and you've done so much work and worked so hard to get yourself to this place of strength, and this person really truly doesn't deserve you, okay? And oh, but in my heart, you're all I need. Me for you, and you for me, okay? It's growing every day, baby, okay? So somebody's like, I don't know, it's like they've convinced themselves that they love you and their feelings are growing for you, but they don't really love you, okay? They don't even love themselves. They just they're like a crackhead for your energy, for real. It's crazy. What's Sice, the three of stakes and the king of stakes? We got rising, okay? It's because you're rising. You're a rising star. Your energy is growing. You're not even holding the same energy you were holding when they left you or when you left them, you know? You have stepped into this divine solar child reborn type of energy, and they really want to get around that real bad, okay? Even if they're unaware that that's what they want, you know, if they're this person has an entity attachment, if you know, needless to say. But it could just be their entity attachment wanting to be very close to you, right? Wanting to monitor everything that you do, wanting to steal something very valuable from you, not necessarily a physical thing. What's the king of stakes, the king of sice, and the strength card? We got the key of life, baby, okay? You hold the key of life, and this person cannot touch that kind of energy unless they're with you, you know? But I don't see you going back. What's the king of chalices, the star in the chariot? We got the power over the seven scorpions, okay? I don't see you going back. You've learned your lesson. You understand these lower vibrational energies that this person operates out of, and you're not willing to go backwards in time and like I said, learn that lesson all over again. That's just not where you're at this time, okay? We got the brother in darkness, okay? It says overcoming negative energy with feminine power, okay? Like you've totally overcome this negative energy, and I think you're going to see this person coming from a mile away, you know? I mean, if I was you, I would just not even entertain their asses at all. Because, like, I don't know. It's just this energy of them trying to be real slick and sly, you know? Or they could even be going to, like, people that you really love and trust around you who haven't really seen this person for who they are, trying to get them to, like, you know, talk them up. You know, you might be hearing certain people's names coming out of the mouths of the people that you love or the people that you allow to be in your energy, because this person is trying to get back into your energy. What's the key of life and power over the seven scorpions? Caught it. We got Katouche, okay, with divine names of power, okay? So, I mean, you could work with the divine very closely, okay? You could spend a lot of time, like, at your altar doing a lot of praying, contemplating, okay? Which just gives me this high priest, high priestess energy. Like, I feel like you're very aware, you know? It's like this person is trying to get your guard down. They could even be doing some kind of magic to get your guard down, you know? Or they could be, like, trying to learn a lot about you, about your divinity, about like your divine name, you know, about your spiritual ranking, about the power that you carry, or they could have learned something like this in the recent past, you know, and that could be why they're rushing toward you the way that they are. Yeah, we got the flower of life, okay? Because this is how you look to them. You look like the fucking flower of life, you know? You look like refreshment, replenishment. When they come to you, they enter a chamber of healing, okay? You bring divine creativity and you boost any manifestations that they have, you know, in their mind that they want to accomplish. You are able to actually help these people, or this person, you know. I say these people because I feel like this is the kind of effect that you have on everybody you have a relationship with, you know, but especially your lover, you know. This lover, they want to enter back into this unconditional loving energy that you have, but they didn't appreciate you when they had you. And they not allowed in. They not finna get the key. Period, okay? Like your divine creativity and your ability to manifest is for you and the people that you love. Look at the magic and ritual. That's what I was saying. This person could be doing some sort of magical rituals, okay? Trying to work their way into your sacred space, okay? Yeah. Trying to make themselves look like some sort of healed divine masculine or some sort of healed divine feminine. But they're not, okay? I heard false, okay? They're a false divine female masculine. Don't let their ass in, okay? Don't even answer the door. Don't even answer your phone, okay? Like, block the fuck out there. It says, thou shalt not judge because thou hast fucked up before too, and that could be how they come in, like, come on, like, we both made mistakes and we just I'm sorry, I'm so not serious, okay, look. But that's how they come in, like, come on, we both fucked up, I talked to so and so, you texted so and so, we did this, and we, trying to really make it seem like you did so much to them in the relationship that you should just go ahead and forgive and just work with them. But I don't think that they deserve that, okay? You did not do nothing near what they did to you, okay? It says, thinking someone's when you see yourself thinking someone's a real asshole, take a moment and contemplate all the times you've done exactly what they're doing, but you ain't did nothing that they was doing, okay? It says maybe it was a different flavor of assholeness, but it was still assholey. Check yourself. People will like you more. Most importantly, you'll like you more too. Aw, like, bitch, don't try to come around here and play with me or make me seem like I'm judging you unfairly. Like, you ain't shit. You can get the fuck on, okay? Period. Like, somebody trying to, like, find some common ground with you or trying to get you to feel like you did something wrong, like to make you feel like you deserve the abuse, or you the reason why they was a victim, or you the one that rejected them and ruined the relationship. It didn't have shit to do with them. They don't know why you was tripping, right? I can't stand it, nigga. Come in my face, act stupid. Get the fuck out of my face. For real. It says, stop saying yes to shit you hate, period, okay? It says, we say yes to dumbass shit because we want to be cool, to caretake others, and because we think we need a reason to say no. The people we say no to may never understand why we need to say no in order to be true to ourselves. You don't even have to know why you said yes in the past. Don't get stuck in a process spiral about it. If you're not into it, just stop saying yes and move the fuck on, okay? So don't feel like, you have to entertain this person, or just because they call you and they say they want to talk, or, they feel like, they might call you and tell you they want to get some closure or whatever, but it's just not true, like, it's just for them to find some sort of angle to get in, okay? Handshakes in the Hamptons and getting drunk in a mansion with you, okay? It says no is a full sentence, okay? No, nigga, I don't want to get drunk. No, I don't want to go on a date. No, I don't want to have a quickie. No, I don't miss you. No, I know what you're coming with. The answer is no, okay? And you don't have to owe this person any kind of explanation or tell them, why you saying no. It says, when you are wrong, admit it. When you right, be quiet, okay? You right, so just be quiet. You don't got to say shit. They know they wrong. They know why they wrong, and they know their true intentions, and don't allow that shit to come in, okay? It says, just say yes to fessing up or shutting up as the situation warrants. You'll be all around way more likable to everyone, including yourself, if you need to. Keep a list of all the times you were absolutely right. Just be sure you burn it before you die so you don't ruin the illusion for everyone. What's the final thought on this? The song, I just want to see you strip right now. Goddamn, you sexy, okay? I'm telling you. Somebody just want to come in, they want to like charm you. Maybe they know you haven't been like entertaining other people. They know you ain't been having sex that much, and they want to come in and appeal to you that way. Appeal to the sexiness. They want to use their good looks and all of these, this glamour energy to like hide who they are and just offer like, the perfect gentleman for a night or the perfect lady for a night type of energy, and then fuck you over again. Like, bitch, ain't that much sexy in the world. Nigga, you get your ass on that face. Yes, nigga, I see you. You ugly as fuck. Stop. Okay, yeah, look, it's a battle, baby. Period. It's a spiritual battle. And the best way to win that shit is to not entertain the damn thing this person's talking about or feel it or none of that. because this person don't really have feelings, okay? All I'm hearing is, goddamn you sex baby, goddamn you sexy. Like, it says panties and bra, red bottom heels. Like, they just want you to take it all off, and they just want to, they really do miss that though. They like how you get nasty with them. They want to, you heard me, okay? I want to make love to your body, baby. Won't you do me naughty? Because I like it when you do me that way. And when you come and say, ooh, got my head all screwed up, look at the expression on my face, like they just want to come and like make it seem like, oh, we had this time of separation and now we're back together. And this is the ultimate love story. But it's all bullshit, okay? They just want to come fight you again because they already got their ass handed to them by spirit. I don't know why they coming back for more, okay? They still getting karma for the last time they was in your energy. It says crows are incredibly territorial and will fight intruders to maintain order within their space. You may find that defensive feelings are brewing, whether from within or from an external source. If you have perhaps stepped on some toes or entered into someone's territory uninvited, be prepared to deal with the consequences. This card may also indicate that you will need to defend yourself against someone attempting to infiltrate your space. Take notice of the crows sitting on the wires, okay? They are not involved but are watching on to see which bird is the victor. This may indicate, the song said, I've been watching you. That's crazy. It says, this may indicate that when it comes to your situation and the battle that is brewing, there may not be much in the way of outside support for either side. This could be an advantage or a disadvantage depending on your position, And I was saying, like, this person could be, like, you could hear this person's name coming out of the mouths of people that you love or people that you actually entertain, But I don't feel like they're necessarily rallying for you to get back with that person. I don't feel like the people around you really cared for this person or like this person that much either, But they just like, girl, like, guess who had the nerve to hit me up? So and so, they gonna ask me for your number, It might be, you might be hearing it like that, or you might just be like, it might be a spiritual thing, and people might just be like, whatever happened to so and so, they're very innocent. They ain't talk to that person or nothing. It's just that person is like spiritually trying to get into your energy. They doing rituals and shit to come to me and shit like that, come to me spells and stuff. They're doing shit like that to kind of make you think of them. You could be, they could be a friend suggestion on your page all of a sudden, you know what I mean, or shit like that. Oh, remember this memory that you had with so and so, do you want to post that type shit, But it's some like very spiritual, like some magical type of energy going on underneath all of this, So just be careful, With that, I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. That you got something that you need out of this, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.